Hi guys, we're back with Ted. We have a few more questions we want to ask this awesome guy. I have him in my phone because I have a really bad memory. Ted, the first thing that I wanted to ask you was what sparked you in your life to start eating clean?
I think I've always been a health nut in between my bad habits that my 20s led into my 30s, and then I finally started getting serious about my health, and I had cancer and heart disease in my family and realized that I needed to make some conscious decisions about what I was consuming and what I was putting in my body. And I also had a back injury, over 12, 13 years ago, so I wasn't going to get the results I wanted in the gym. It was imperative that I eat healthy, I eat clean, eat consciously.
Did that happen at a certain age?
Mid-30s.
Oh, mid-30s.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what led you to become vegan? Are you a true vegan, or were there certain steps that happened on the way?
It kind of evolved. I don't know. A lot of people start with either reading Omnivore's Dilemma or Food Inc. and you start realizing all the horrors of factory farming, and then you find out what's in our food, how it was processed, how it affects our bodies, how it affects the planet, and that made me want to start making more conscious decisions for my health and for humane reasons. But initially it was all health driven. I just wanted to feel good, and that led to, well, I want to have organic food, and then I want to have grass-fed meat, and then I want free-range chicken, and then it kept evolving into more and more, and I realized that eating more plants was the answer, and then the more I ate more plants, the better I felt. So it just crossed over into a whole foods plant-based diet.
Okay, well that's interesting, the better you felt. By the way, guys, Food Inc. is a movie that I highly recommend that you watch. I actually had to pay my children $5 each to watch it. So bribe them if you have to. It really is an eye-opener. And Omnivore's Dilemma is another great book by Michael Pollan that I do highly recommend on the reading list. So I like that. He's talking about feeling great. That's totally my motto too. I do things and make changes to feel great. It's nice to hear that I'm not the only one. I think what a lot of people are always wondering is what types of food give you your best energy level?
Well, like the green drink we tried earlier, or I make a green bowl, which is just like that. Same ingredients, but I make it really thick.
Tell us about that.
Well, less coconut water, but I will blend in kale, romaine, cucumbers, celery, frozen banana, and it's like a green ice cream, really. And then you can top it with coconut chia granola is really good. And it's just filling and satisfying, and it leaves you feeling really good.
Okay, I love that. We're going to put the recipe on the blog because that sounds like a great idea. Being a vegan, I think a lot of people wonder how you get a lot of protein in your diet. What do you do for that?
Well, that seems to be the big question, and the smart aleck answer when people say, where do you get your protein, is from food, because people are under the belief that protein has to come from animal products, but there's so much protein even in kale and greens, and my motto is beans, greens, nuts, and seeds. You'll get everything you need in nutrients, macronutrients, micronutrients from beans, greens, nuts, and seeds. Okay,
that's a great one. I really like that. I've never heard that before. I didn't know either that greens do have protein. I mean, that's something I've learned in the past few years. If you look at the back of a spinach container or a kale container, I was really surprised to find that there was protein in that.
Absolutely.
So you don't think building muscle or anything like that is a problem, based on the kind of food that you eat?
I don't think so, and I feel better about it. And you can have nut butters, oatmeal. There's plenty of things that have plenty of protein, and if you feel like you're deficient, there's plenty of plant-based proteins like Sun Warrior, Vega, Plant Fusion, and they're all very good. And
and are those powders? They come in powder form?
They come in powders, and they're usually pea-based or brown rice. Protein.
All right, that's something we're going to list on our blog too, because I know there's a lot out there that don't have really good ingredients, so it'd be nice to get a few. We'll list 3 of them for you guys in case you're interested. And everyone always wants to know, like, in a typical day, we know that you have your green salad smoothie or your bowl. What about for lunch or dinner? How does that work?
I try to make one meal of salad, and again, beans and greens. You could have a big salad of romaine topped with chickpeas and all your veggies in that. For dinner, I might make black bean sweet potato tacos. I might make homemade veggie burgers. There's plenty that you
Okay.
can have.
Are you a chef?
I like to cook a lot, yeah.
Okay. And who do you cook for in your house?
My wife and my 4-year-old daughter.
Can I move in?
Come on, we'd love for you to come visit.
I totally want to move in. Can we get maybe 1 or 2 of your favorite recipes that you whip up for dinner?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. The last question I wanted to ask you is: it seems like you're making strides and doing different things. What's in your future? What's next?
What is next? Well, I'd like to incorporate more raw foods, although I do unconsciously just because of all my green drinks, my green bowls, and all my salads and veggies. But I just think more raw foods would be great. And I wish I was joining you guys this weekend for Matthew Keeney's uncooked raw foods class, because
Yeah.
that's probably my next step as far as food goes. And fitness is just to deepen my yoga practice.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, he's mentioning Mary and I are going to go to Matthew Kenny's culinary school and learn some raw food techniques, which we'll keep you posted on as well. But when we come back to Manhattan Beach, will you come hang out with us again?
I'd love to.
Yay! Thank you.
Blonde
Thanks,
Deep
everyone.
Clean.
Right on.
Right on.
My favorite thing.